Good morning. It's Friday, September 6th, and the epidemic in this nation continues. And the epidemic that I am talking about is gun violence. And the community of Winder, Georgia is grieving today, grieving 2 students and 2 teachers who were killed in a shooting at the Appalachian High School on Wednesday. It's the deadliest of 45 school shootings so far this year. Because in addition to the 4 people who were killed, 9 others were wounded. The 2 students who were killed were 14 years old. And the 2 teachers that were killed, one was 39, the other was 53, math teachers. And the shooter was a 14-year-old boy, Colt Gray. And he was a student at the school, and they have him in custody as the Georgia Bureau of Investigation is trying to learn everything they possibly can about him and his family and his history and how he became a violent person. And he will be charged as an adult, not as a 14-year-old. And this is how the shooting unfolded. The first report of an active shooter came in about 20 after 10 in the morning. And the police, law enforcement arrived shortly thereafter. And when the gunfire started, the students and the faculty desperately scurried for cover as schools across the county went into lockdown. And parents scrambled for information. A school resource deputy confronted the shooter, who got on the ground and was taken into custody. I don't know how they managed to get that guy on the ground. What did the resource person have? And the weapon that was used in the shooting was something they call an AR platform weapon. It's an AR-15 style rifle, but they didn't have any information how this young man got his hands on this weapon. So authorities are investigating how the weapon was brought into school, trying to clarify a lot of information from the timeline and how the student got to school that day and what he did before he started shooting. Where did he keep this weapon? It's not a pistol. It's a rifle. Now, apparently, at some point in time, the high school had received a threat that there was going to be a shooting. There was a phone call on Wednesday morning that warned there would be shootings at 5 schools, and that Appalachia would be the first. Now, it's not known who placed that phone call. So do they have a gang in that town in Georgia that's looking to kill students? The entire county schools went into lockdown. That's all the schools in Barrow County school system. That includes the high school. Every place was placed on lockdown. The police were sent out in huge groups to caution all the district high schools, according to the reports. But then nothing happened at these other schools. So they got away lucky. Or maybe it was a hoax just to cause confusion. So what is wrong in this country? That we have 14-year-olds who are assassins. Is it ever going to end? Are the gun owners in this country crazy, insane about their weapon? That we continue to have mass shootings every single day? What is wrong with our population? When will we come to realize that our country and our people are living in a deadly society? An uncontrollable, vicious epidemic is confronting us every single day. And we, the people, stand by and let it happen. We don't have enough people in this country that recognize the failure of our population and recognize the fact that something must be done about it. The majority are against all of this ownership. But the governmental assholes can't or won't do anything about it. They stand by the Second Amendment that we need to have a necessary militia. This is not the 1700s. This is 2024. A time for change. I leave you with that this morning. A time for change. A time to recognize the destructive effects of our permissive attitude toward gun ownership. This needs to come to a head. It needs to be stopped. It needs to be gotten control of. We are putting too many of our population in danger on a regular basis because we refuse to step forward and give up the maniacal need to carry guns. So with pity for all, have a great day. Bye.